We're going to get some help in doing just that in just a few moments. After the commercial break, we will welcome Krieger onto the show. The two-time Women's World Cup champion joins us when we come back. Here's Evan Weston, former Orlando City captain Miguel Gallardo, and it is my honor to introduce the newest member of our broadcast team. She is, let's just go down the resume, two-time World Cup champion, a U.S. Olympian, three-time NWSL Best 11.
Kind of impressive.
Current Orlando Pride star. Krieger, hey, welcome to the broadcast team. We're thrilled to have you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, let's just get right into this now, Ali. As we look into this game and you look at the players on this team, I know Juan stands out to you in a big way.
Yeah, I also being an outside back, I'm kind of biased, but I really believe that he's done such an excellent job since this restart. He was brilliant in the tournament. He continues to go forward into the attack, which is so great for the offense for Orlando. And I think now it's just taking a step further and connecting that final pass, connecting that service and finding players inside the box for those 100% goal scoring opportunities is going to be crucial.
You know, when you look at the accolades that these players got, Juan part of that best 11 for the tournament along with Nani and Joao Moutinho. And Juan didn't maybe have the box score stats of the other two, Miguel, but his impact was felt every night.
No, look, it's a threat, and it's the stats are one thing. By the way, 4 crosses on average every game in this MLS's back tournament. But I think the intangibles, and you'd agree with me, because he makes other teams think about what he's going to do. Do I double team him? If I double team him, then I have to think about somebody else because there's an empty space somewhere else. He's just a constant threat, and as Ali said, if he can become more effective in his crosses, he'll become even more of a dangerous player. But I think also the amount of players in the box that Orlando City has been getting in the box, of course, it's going to be a huge incentive for him to continue to get forward.
One of those is usually Luis Nani. He had a pretty good tournament, I would say. Second finisher for player of the tournament. What did you like from Nani, Ali, across this tournament?
I thought he was excellent. Obviously, he's a leader for Orlando City. He wants to make a huge impact, a successful impact. The players you see trust and respect him in that role. You can see also the coaches. He's kind of a liaison between the coaching staff and the players. And I think he's done an incredible job. Obviously, he's been involved with almost every single Orlando City attack.
Yeah. He touched the ball on the build-up in, I believe, 11 of the 12 goals that they scored.
Yeah, absolutely. He's an impact player, right? He's UTP. He's the difference maker. He's the guy that the other teams think about when they have to stop Orlando City, and he's done his job, and he did fantastic. And it's so much fun to watch with all those little skills that he does. I mean, that's the beauty of the game, right? We want to see goals, but we want to see beautiful plays as well.
Oh, and he was just such a great build-up player, and we know his playmaking ability, but when you look at his goals against Minnesota, that was the moment for Nani where he sort of stepped into that, oh, wow, this is maybe the MVP of this whole thing conversation.
Absolutely. I think he, understands his positioning really well. He's naturally plays wide. He's a natural winger. And so he can have the ability to come in and take shots, but also, understanding his space and positioning to get wide, to get these crosses in, or like this, finish brilliantly.
Different class, huh?
I mean, just an unbelievable golazo for Luis Nani. So if he's a playmaker on that left side, and you got Mauricio Pereira central, we just talked about Juan's crosses. Let's go a little deeper on that, Miguel, because this was it's something that he really worked on a lot of last year. And are we seeing the fruits of that labor now?
Yeah, but defensively too. Ultimately, let's not forget he's a right defensive player. And as much as he's a threat going forward, he's very difficult to beat defensively. 0 goals against Orlando City in this Major League Soccer back tournament came from that side. That's not to say that obviously other players' fault. It's a collective effort. But of course, he's very difficult to beat, and he can create opportunities. He opens up spaces for other players. And if he continues this way, I mean, teams will always have to think about Juan, and that will open up opportunities for the rest of the team.
And Ali, you're an outside back.
Yes.
Both outside backs for Orlando City make the best 11 in this tournament. Joao Moutinho does things a little differently than Juan. He's not going to blow past you with his pace, but his playmaking ability has been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, he's been incredible on the ball. He's obviously been involved in a lot of the play with Nani as well, combining constantly and not really worrying about so much his positioning and where he is on the field, but finding spaces to create those angles for him and Nani to combine.
Doesn't hurt that he's got a quality left foot as well, right? And defensively, too. Look, against Rossi, we're seeing him right now. He absolutely dominated Rossi in this match, and he was a key factor why Orlando City was able to come away with the coin with the win. Of course, without without even thinking about the goal that he scores in the last minute. I mean, what a moment for him. He's having a fantastic season.
Yeah, Joao Moutinho actually led the team in touches in 3 of the 7. It almost became a bit of a meme at some point. The Oscar Pereira magnet board that he would pull out with Diego Torres, and his assistants are so up there with him, all together on that same tactical page, Ali.
Like I said before, you see the trust that the players have for the coaching staff and the principles and the values that they're trying to instill in the team. And then they go out and they apply it. You see that they're bought in, which I think is really important to say and suggest here, is that the players need to be bought into this mentality, this winning mentality that the coaches are presenting. And if you're not, then you see different results. So it's been great to watch, and the players are completely up for the challenge.
Orlando City's Jose
By
Bassan,
the way,
Fabian
the
Bassan.
board is the MVP of the tournament. I'm going to say that.
Every time they
MVP
pull
of the
the board
tournament
out.
is that board where while everybody else playing checkers, they're playing chess.
Every time they pulled it out, something good happened. It was remarkable. Well,
And Ali, I'll ask you, this is a challenge for players as well. I mean, I know it's same-day travel, but it's a challenge. How would you feel here?
Honestly, it's really difficult. Obviously, as I get older, I'd probably say something different than if I were 23. No, but in all seriousness, it's really difficult on your body. No matter if you're traveling just a 45-minute flight, you're still, it's
Short
really
spaces.
tough. Yeah, and it's tough on your legs and just tough mentally to just, hop off the plane and get ready for a warm-up.
Yeah.
So I think that, it's an adjustment, but obviously during this pandemic, this is what they're going to have to fight against.
And the good thing is that everybody's level field. Everybody has
Right.
the same circumstances.
that's exactly right. We'll see how and let's bring in our 2-time World Cup champion, Ali Krieger. Ali, what was your impression of how Miami set up that mid-block, and then they just would not allow Orlando City through?
I think it's really smart. I think they've done an excellent job with their high pressing and keeping the game compact. It's been successful for them, and they're picking off these passes in midfield and disallowing Orlando City to be able to build out of the back, like Miguel had said.
Well, let's take a look at the first half highlights. They are brought to you by Walt Disney World.
I mean, this is magic from the number 9 for Orlando City. I mean, up against one of the best center backs in the league. He finds the back of the net, doesn't give up on this, and it's just a great finish.
Third time's a charm for Daryl Dike, but it was Carranza in the 23rd minute.
Look, they're bringing a new player to Orlando City. He gets his first start, Ali. He says, you know what? I'm going to do what I do too. I can contribute as well, and he does with his wonderful goal, 20 years old, getting his first start for Orlando City. And I'd like to take you through this play and highlight what he did really well. Producer, if you can please roll this play for me, I would like to show everybody. I want Ali to explain to him how difficult he is to defend. This is what I want to highlight here from Daryl Dike, okay? I want to be able to highlight his ability to be positive. And as you see here, he has options to play Juan here, or he has options to play Pereira here and then get in the box. But no, what he does, he says, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to create an opportunity for myself. And he decides to go forward, takes his violent strike. He's resilient, and then he's able to get the goal. And Ali, I will ask you, how difficult is it to play against such a powerful and physically imposing forward as Daryl Dike?
It is really difficult, but obviously he just made it look so easy. As a defender, you want to keep them in front of you, and you don't want to let them turn to have space and free up exactly what he did there and have shot on goal.
Absolutely difficult, great start, and we'll send it to commercial, and we come back, more of the halftime show. Orlando City